first shpock pickup ever. I think that's how you say it, shpock. A couple of other bits. So car boot has been pretty shit recently. Not, wow, the last few weeks anyway. I ain't really got much. Mainly because I've been beaten to all the stuff by all the vultures. It's hard out there. There's a lot of people, a shit ton of people going for games because it's easy. They can just buy it, fire it into CX, get the cash. Yeah, some real nice stuff I missed out on, but hey, what you gonna do? So this is all from bank holiday weekend. Bank holiday was raining, so as usual, because it is always raining on bank holidays. But yeah, so I got a couple of bits. Went to quite a few car bits actually, because we had nothing else to do, so we thought, we'll just drive around all day going to car boots. So the first one, nothing at the first one. They were already in, which really winds me up, because one week you will go and they'll still be queuing outside, and the next week you go and they'll be all in. I'm like, fucking Christ, everyone's stealing all my stuff. But yeah, so I went to the main one. Yeah, not much really. Like I say, I missed out on some good stuff, but yeah, it's mainly Xbox stuff, so yeah, and it's nothing, no real keepers either. So the first thing I got, chap had some Xbox games, all your Call of Duties and shit, so I think he said 150 each. There's nothing really in there worth buying apart from this one, Lego Batman. And I've just noticed the disc is actually cracked here, but only a little bit, so CX will take that. I was going to keep it because I didn't have this one, but yeah, just around the in there gets cracked because I assume people do not know how to take a disc out properly. I guess they just yank on it. But yeah, £1.50. Take that to CX. And then the next thing and the last thing I got from there, which actually this is probably the coolest thing I found. So I was walking around, Amanda said, I'm going to the car because she's pregnant, so she can't walk around forever. And next thing you know, she's ringing me and I missed the call. And then she comes and finds me, she's like, I've been ringing you, there's some Xbox games over there. I was like, okay, I bet they're all gone now anyway. So I went back. Chap was there looking for them. I think he bought one, which was DC versus some DC Universe. I don't know what it is. There's a fighting game. I probably would have bought it. They're £1 anyway. So I had a quick look through, and these are probably the only two good ones in there. So I got Injustice, and the second one's just come out on that. So I was going to keep it, but you know what? I might just take it to the X because I'm never going to play that one. And Diablo, Reapers of Souls. Nice and complete. Now, I really want this on 360, and I always see it at the car boot. Someone's always buying it, and it's not really an expensive game. It's not much credit in it. Every time I see it on Xbox, someone's buying it, and I'm always there to witness it. So I mean, I could just buy it from CX. 'Cause I don't think it's much, but so yeah, they were £2. And then while I was looking at them, he had a big box full of like stuff, like toys and stuff. And I saw this sticking out, and I was like, "That's awesome!" Because we've already got one. But it's a plush of Five Nights at Freddy's. I think he's called Teddy Fazbear. But you can get like a big one, which we've got. I think that was like 30 quid. And you can get like a little one, which normally like £10. So this is like the medium one. And yeah, it's got his tag and everything. 50p on that. So I was like, I'm definitely getting that. So now we have all of them, the whole set. So yeah, I think they're like normally like 20 quid, which is quite nice. Yeah, he's got a little cut in his bow tie though, but yeah, I'm not leaving there for 50p. I looked through to see if they had any other ones, because you can get the whole set of these, but no, just that one. He is the coolest one in the set though. So yeah, for 50p, that was awesome. And then I went to a few more car boots. Well, actually no, I got this from there as well. How much was this? Yeah, so I saw this and I walked past it because I thought, it's not really worth much. Well, I say it's not worth, it doesn't really interest me, should I say. And then I was like, I wasn't really finding much, so I was like, I'll go. When I walked past again, I was like, oh, how much is your Xbox game? She's like, oh, 50p. So I was like, for 50p, I'll get it. And it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. And actually, there's two. I think the first one's worthless, and this one actually has a little bit of value to it. So 50p, and it's nice and complete. So yeah. And then we went to a few more car boots that day. And again, I didn't really buy much because I think most of them have been picked through. But I'll just quickly go through these. Brutal Legends, this was £1. Not really worth much more than £1. I think CX sell it for £1, but it's a brilliant game if you like rock music, actiony. I think there's a bit of like Command and Conquer strategy bits in it, which they're a bit out of place to be fair, them bits. But yeah, that's an awesome game. And then Grand Theft Auto 4 because it's 50p. I don't know why I bought it. I was like, yeah, it's 50p, I'll buy it. And then another one from the same car boot, PSP game. They're in a box, right dusty old box. Sonic Rivals 2. Again, it's complete. So 50p on that. That's not bad. What else we got? No. That was all I got from that. Then Bank Holiday Monday, it was absolutely torrential, as always. And thought I'd go to the like indoorish one. So it starts at 8:30, and I got up about 7. I was just like, oh fuck it, I'll just go like now. So I parked up. I'm looking at the gate, and there's like 3 people standing there, like in jackets, like stopping people going in. I was just like, So I was like, oh fuck it. Just got out. Just walked past them. They didn't say a single word to me. I just walked straight in. So I was just like, oh yeah, I should do that more often. So I got in early, and it was pretty pointless because again, every vulture from a friggin' 20-mile radius was in there, and they all obviously paid to get in early. And I saw them with stacks and stacks of games, but I was at a couple of bits, so I covered my petrol. So the first thing, the woman had this on her stall. Not a lot of value in it, but I'll pick them up if they're cheap enough. I think it was £4, and it's a Connect 2.0 sensor. I think it's £16 worth. That's CX there. I ain't tested it, but can't really go wrong. So I offered her 3, and she was like, 4? I was just like, yeah, I know it's 4, but would you take 3? And she was like, nah, 4. So it's like, whatever. And I was just about to go, and another table turned up, and they pulled out a box of Xbox games, and there was some Indian woman standing there, and she's a dealer. She just buys. She has no clue what she's doing because she's just in it to make quick pound. So she pulled like a load of games out, and she had like all your fucking generic like Skyrims and stuff which are worthless, and she's like, oh, I've just got to check to see if my son's got them. So she like got up her phone, and I'm just like looking, I'm just thinking, she's looking on CX and eBay. I'm just like, and they're all worthless. So I had a quick look for the pile, and I saw this one. I thought, I wouldn't mind playing that. The first one's atrocious, but this one's a lot better, and it's 2 odds too. So I was pretty chuffed with this until I got back. I'd already checked the disc at the car boot, and got back. And when I checked it, it wouldn't actually clip into the case, so it was just loose in there. And what I've noticed is, actually, you probably can't see this on the camera, but just like there, you can probably just make it out. It's actually cracked all the way through, where it says the Xbox bit, which is a bit of a fucking pain in the ass. I'll have to see it better that way. Yeah, you can just about see that. Just there. So that was fucking annoying. And it was only £2. CX might take it, to be fair, because it will still work. And we know all the gum chews in there will just be like, whatever. So I'll get money back that way. But it's fucking annoying because there's not a scratch on the disc apart from that. So someone's obviously not pushed the middle of the disc in and just fucking yanked the crap out of it. But oh well. Right, so that's all the car boot stuff I got. So nothing great really, mostly nothing really keeping. But I got back from work, checked shpock as I always do, and and normally it's all overpriced stuff, like people wanting like, I don't know, there was 2 Mario games on there for SNES the other day, Mario World and Mario All Stars, and they went 35 quid for both of them. I was just like, you're never gonna sell that. So maybe he was hoping someone would like put a sneaky offer in on it, but anyway, this popped up and I assume he just put it up, and it was £5. It was listed as faulty. So the item in question is a Sega Game Gear. Now the box alone, that's my £5 right there. Even if I couldn't get the console to work, it's an absolutely pristine box. There's a little bit of crushing down there, but yeah. So straight away I was just like, well, I can sell the box, I can keep the box, and it's got all its stuff in there. They didn't come with that bit. All the manuals, the AC adapter, the lid, and then the console. Now, like I say, it's not the best condition. The buttons do stick, and the capacitors are gone, which is obviously always the problem with it. But it works because you can do that thing where you can just sort of see it working. But also I've noticed just around here, there's some cracking around the actual analog, the D-pad thing. And I've had one before which had the same problem, so it still works. So it's not the end of the world. Things in there, it's got a little cable, so he had that, and there was this with it as well, which is quite nice to be fair. It's the battery pack, and to be fair, you don't really see these boxed that often. It's all there. I ain't actually tested it, but to be fair, I'm never going to use it. But yeah, it's got its little baggie and everything, so that's quite nice. Because I guess most people just threw the box away for it. So it was that, and then there was also this with it, which is completely obsolete now because, you know, you can't work with it. Yeah, it's the TV tuner. This one's not boxed. It's got the manual though, and the stand. I assume that came with that. So if you want to watch TV, and it's standed up. Yeah, so that was a £5. Oh no, there was one other thing with that. Actually, I'll save that for when I show you the rest. But yeah, he had £5 on that. So send him a £5 off. I said I can collect now, and he accepted it straight away. So, and the good thing about shpock is, which I've never known this before, but as soon as you've accepted the offer, no one else can send an offer in or communicate with the buyer. So you're not going to get someone sniping you with like Gumtree. Like you go pick something up and then get there and they're like, oh, it's worth this much, blah blah blah. But yeah, so anyway, move these over here. So bought that, and then he put another thing up with some Game Gear games, and he wanted £25 for these. And I had a quick look at it, and I noticed one, and I thought, well, that's my £25 right off. So I sent him a cheeky offer of £15, and I knew he wouldn't accept it because I was hoping for about a £20 mark. So I thought if I offer him 15, he might meet me in the middle. So yeah, he did. He said, yeah, you can for 20. So I was like, awesome. So the games in question are, and there's some shit, but there's some good ones in there. Ultimate Soccer. Nice box on this one, but not the most rarest game in the world. I think that has the tray in it as well. I'm not going to show you the insides. Monaco GP2. That's missing the tray on that one. Yeah, again, the box is quite nice on that one. It's not really crushed or anything. Lemmings. Again, this one is a little bit crushed on the front. Don't think the tray's in there, which is obviously what's crushed it, basically. This one's quite crushed as well. Jurassic Park, especially down the side there. It's not awful. You could probably squash it out. Again, there's no tray in it, which is obviously probably why it's crushed. And then the last three, these are a little bit more sought after. We've got a Robocop versus Terminator. This one's in nice condition. I think that's got the tray in it, to be fair, that one. Yeah, that's got the tray, so it's obviously not crushed down on itself. But yeah, that's nice condition, that one. And then the last quickly show you. There's 2 loose games in there, which were Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic 2. But obviously that's supposed to come with the Game Gear, but he listed it separately. The next one is Street Fighter 2. Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, there's no tray in this one, but this is quite a sought after game, to be fair. But yeah, this is probably the worst condition box, unfortunately, which is a shame because I do actually want this one, so I might keep it just until I can find a better condition box. But yeah, it's pretty crushed, but it's not. You could probably, like I say, you could probably get it out. And then it's got the manual as well and the cartridge, so that's quite nice. That's about a £30 game, that one, with its box and stuff. And then the last game, now this was listed with the Game Gear, and he said it didn't work. So it was, he sort of had some knowledge because he knew it was a rare game. And I can't open it. There we go. Yeah. So he knew it was a rare game, but he said he can't get it to work on the Game Gear. So let me get it out of the box. Oh my god, it's all stuck. So yeah, and the box on this is really nice condition. So again, this is with the £5 lot. So I thought, well, the box alone is going to be worth at least a £5. And there's none on eBay. Actually, there's one on eBay. It's 125 quid, which they're never going to get 125 quid for it. There's a loose cartridge for 20. So the box is probably worth whatever someone wants to pay for it. But yeah, anyway, it's the Excellent Dizzy Collection. Yeah, this box is not crushed at all, and there's no tray in it. So yeah, when I saw that, I thought, well, I'm definitely getting that for a £5. And then obviously the manual and the funky like Codemaster different size carts. So yeah, tried it. Like he said, it wouldn't work. So I was just like, well, I'll get some Q-tips in there. Got some what did they call it? Brasso, yeah. Not Brasso. What's the other one I use? IPA, I think it's called. Yeah, IPA solution shit in there. Gave it a quick thingy, tried it wouldn't work. So I was just like, get the Brasso out, which is my next solution. Got the Brasso in there. Really, really dirty it was, to be fair. And it started working, so it now works. I think half the problem is they don't actually have the little plastic dust covers, which is probably why they get so dirty. And I don't think these Codemaster carts just aren't as like resilient as the like these standard carts. Same for the Master System ones, which is slightly different, and the Mega Drive ones, which again slightly different. They tend to, I don't know, something to do with the pins. They track the dirt more or something. But yeah. So yeah, so that was 25 quid for all that. And like I say, that game there is worth 25 quid. Easily 25 quid. So that's my money back. Well, money back, but cause I'm not going to sell that one. But yeah, don't know where I'm putting that. And that's, oh yeah, I actually went car boot this morning and got something. And that white light is really pissing. Really, go away, white light. Yeah, that's a bit better. Stupid sunshine, leave me alone. Yeah, I went to car boot this morning. It gets me up, so. And yeah, nothing really there. Apart from this, there's a box full of DVDs. Bloke was like, you can have the whole box for such and such. I was like, I don't want a whole box of shitty DVDs. But there was this and Skyrim in there, and I was just like, I get it. It's a little bit scratched, but yeah. So £1, Minecraft, Xbox 360 edition for £1. Not much value in that anymore. It's dropped loads, but yeah, I had to pick something up. So that's that. Oh, I've got one more thing actually. So last night I was like, oh, I'll go Asda get some beers, and I'll quick look at the game section because I heard there's a lot of like deals going off at Asda. Get some cheap games. They had a shit ton of games, but they're all reduced. I think it's store specific depending which one you go to, because they price them up with the reduced stickers. I know some just put the price on the shelf and that's it. But yeah, these ones were actually on the shelf. So I had a quick look, couldn't really see anything. Then I saw these and I was like, £1. I was like, I'm definitely getting them for £1. So For £1 I got me a Luigi amiibo and another Luigi amiibo. So yeah, £1, definitely not leaving them there. And then yes, I got them. When I scanned them through, because I went to the technology counter thing, and he was like, "Oh, you have to buy them you have to pay for them at the self-serve or the tills." Well, you normally just go to the electronics counter thing and they'll do it there. I was like, "Oh, you couldn't just price check them for me, could you, quickly, just to see if they're £1?" He's like, "I can't do that here." I was like, whatever. So I went to the counter and they scanned for it at £1. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I was driving to Amanda's. I was like, I didn't buy any beer. I'd literally gone in to get some beer, bought the two amiibos, and just left. So she was like, "Woo-doo," driving. I was just like, crap, I didn't get any beer. So then I had to drag mine down the pub. I was like, "Drive me down the pub. I want some alcohol." Yeah, damn right I did that. So yeah, that's all I've got for this week. Last 2 weeks. I've got some more stuff coming in the post from Amazon, but it's not turned up, and they dispatched it like 4 days ago, so hopefully it's not gone missing. But it doesn't really matter, because Amazon, you just ring them up and they're pretty good customer service. So yeah, that's all I've got. So hope everyone's well, and as I always say, I'll see you in the next video.